One of the most interesting aspects of most of the members of Mashin Sentai Kiramager is their social status. Almost all of the Kiramagers are celebrities in one way or another and have a prominent social presence. So you'd think that to keep their everyday lives intact, they'd try to keep their duties as a Kiramager a secret from the general public that adores them. But instead, what we see in the show is constant morphs in public, uniform wearing in public, and just a general disregard for secret identities. Usually, secret identities in Sentai don't really matter because the Ranger identities are either supposed to be well known or no one would actually be able to recognize Rangers and do something with that knowledge. But in this case, it's a bit strange because the Kiramagers are famous celebrities. If someone sees them in public with the team uniform or morphing, well, in theory, they'd be able to tell everyone and everyone would know who they're talking about. Well, I think that there's a solution to why we see this constantly happen with the Kiramagers, and it has to do with Carrot and a few clues hidden throughout these first few episodes we've received, and I'll be talking all about that in this video. Before I get into it, if you're interested in more of my Super Sentai thoughts, I recommend checking out the full playlist I have on Sentai reviews and theories, and checking me out on Twitter and Discord for that and more of my Toku thoughts. There's some cool stuff there that I'm sure you will enjoy watching after you've seen this video. So to start, the show has pretty clearly established that the Kiramagers are famous. Juru, a high school student, is able to recognize almost all of them at first sight and recite all of their professions, even Sayo, a doctor. How many doctors are actually famous like this? The one that doesn't get immediately recognized is Tametomo, but he's also the only one we see with a bunch of fans, so hey, it checks out. These characters are clearly big personalities with a big reputation that you think they would try to keep safe by keeping their Ranger identities on the down low. People would be able to recognize them morphing in public or call attention to them casually wearing the Kiramager uniforms in public. Unlike someone maybe seeing the Shinkengers transform in public, they live at the house. Who are you going to tell? Paddle Rangers transforming in public. They're police. That's their job. It's a completely different situation here. However, no one draws attention to the cast showing up at track meets in a Kiramager uniform, or at a movie shoot in a Kiramager uniform, or at a dojo in a Kiramager uniform, or just at someone's house in a Kiramager uniform. They wear these like normal clothes. I would as well, but this is a world where the Kiramagers exist. So they are very clearly tied to the Kiramagers given the colors and the carrot symbols on them, and also the rest of their gear. That's another weird thing going on here. Carrot is presumably just some company that resides in the city, since, you know, they have a train yard in one episode, they have workers, a massive facility, and would secretly be supplying the Kiramagers with all their gear. However, of course, all the gear has carrot symbols plastered on it, which obviously can't be chalked up to being just the Kiramager symbol, since the big palm tree in the middle of town has workers with the same symbol. So civilians would probably be curious about all this carrot branding as well, but it doesn't happen. In the first episode, the media was clearly interested in the Kiramagers as the new superheroes of the town, and I'm sure they would have caught something about their gear, or maybe the Rangers casually demorphing in public to a high schooler, or casually wearing their team uniform. None of this really adds up. However, there is a solution to this situation hidden in plain sight. I think that the Kiramagers' secret identities are public knowledge, and it was revealed to the world by none other than Carrot itself. The missing piece to all of this is present in episode 10, right before the new episodes went on hiatus, so we just barely missed this. The episode revolves around Ayo fangirling over Shiguru, as shown with the multitude of body pillows and posters she possesses with the likeness of the movie star, which is not only 1, weird, 2, evidence to the fame of the main characters, but 3, it contains a shot from the opening of the show. A bit strange, huh? Not because of the body pillow. Most might pass this off as a little joke with the audience, but me? No, I can't do that. See, I look at this picture of Shiguru and think that this same sort of picture has to exist with the other Kiramagers as well, since they all have similar shots in the same opening. What are they for? The sparkle background clearly ties into the Kiramagers, and if the others have similar pictures, it would be a bit strange for this random grouping of celebrities and a kid to have photo shoots like this, right? So to me, they kind of look like press shots for an event, maybe to show off members of an organization or something of the like. I think that what the show hasn't told us is that in between episodes there was a press event to present the new front line of the fence for the Jotunheim invasion, sponsored by Carrot.
Presented by Carrot.
Think the end of Iron Man / the beginning of Iron Man 2, where Tony Stark announces his identity to the world, except in this case, it's done by the organization backing the superhero. The Kiramagers would have been announced as this new Carrot-sponsored response group, with its popular celebrity members getting new shots with the Kiramager-themed decor, new Carrot-branded technology, etc. It would have probably taken place sometime after episode 2, where Juru is established as the team's leader, so that the full Kiramager team is involved in the announcement. If we pretend like this is actually true, it explains so many little things. It explains why Ayo has that picture of Shiguru despite it only existing in the opening. It explains why no one seems surprised by the celebrities wearing Kiramager uniforms in public. It explains why Sena's friend already knows she's a Kiramager and doesn't draw attention to that either. And it even explains Juru's school. That just sort of disappears after episode 1. It doesn't even get passing lines like the others when they go to their jobs. So if the Kiramagers are supposed to be these famous Carrot-sponsored heroes, Juru could be getting some income or something from Carrot, more or less as an employee of the organization. Of course, that is no substitute for dropping school. Stay in school, everyone. It's very important. I'm not joking. Alright, back to the theory. The one wrench in this idea is that members of Carrot don't actually recognize Juru at that one train yard in the King Express debut, but there's a simple solution to this. Juru's fellow Kiramagers are actual full-fledged celebrities, while Juru is/was just a high school student. It makes sense that they wouldn't be able to immediately recognize him, especially when he's just in pajamas, because when they think of the Kiramagers, they would be more inclined to think of the people they already knew about prior to the creation of the Rangers, rather than the person they didn't know about. Also, even if this theory was wrong, it's still weird that they wouldn't recognize him because they work for Carrot, so there's that too, I guess. I personally really like this theory, and I think it really works in universe, as there's nothing that really contradicts it, and there's more evidence that proves it rather than denying it. Of course, at the end of the day, it is just a crazy idea I had to explain away a minor problem I have with a pretty solid show. It really could just be a fault of the show not really utilizing the celebrity aspect to its fullest, but hey, I guess there's no way to really know unless we are actually given some hard evidence. Be sure to let me know what you thought of this theory down in the comment section, and also the upcoming Kamen Rider Kuga review and an upcoming Sentai video that I have been working on for quite a while. If you want to stay tuned for that, consider hitting the subscribe button. I hope to see you next time. Thank you for watching.